What's up, YouTube? It's Smiley-D coming at y'all again with another video. This one is explaining my song Life is Unfair. First of all, I want to thank everybody for the feedback, the positive, the negative feedback. I still thank y'all for that. A lot of people want to know what I was thinking when I wrote the song and this and that. First of all, I would like to say that I have been getting a lot of good feedback from non-believers that have checked the song out, and it seems like the message is really touching them, and that's the mission field, Of course, we do music to equip the church, but we also do music to minister to non-believers. So, yeah, I can say that God has really moved in that. And so the part, I do have some, Christians that like it, and I have some Christians that were kind of skeptical about it because it has a part that says, kill yourself or get over it. First of all, I want to say nothing in my heart wants anybody to kill themselves, and I'm a firm believer that human will is subject to God's sovereignty. So that's not my intention. And the thing is, like, that part, I used it, although I didn't say it in my verse, I did pick the beat, so I might as well have said it. But it's more sarcasm than anything, because I come from the streets, I come from the worldly lifestyle, and I've heard people use that terminology, and I've seen some people say it in a hateful way, like, don't kill yourself, like, I hate you. And I've seen some people use it as, like, saying, get over it, like, get over whatever you're going through, kill yourself or whatever. Some people do use it in that way, but they don't necessarily mean it in their heart or are encouraging somebody to actually do it. So, I felt like it was a way to really meet non-believers where they are. And just really show them to be grateful for things, and because in the world, from a world view of things, life can be unfair, for a lot of people, especially like you look at examples of, such as, like, say someone has a child that's in perfect health and someone has a child that's born with a disease that's about to die or something like that. Like, from a world point of view, you would think that that was unfair. So, non-believers, that they would tend to think of things, as unfair, especially if they don't know that God is just, and knowing that the world is going to pass away, and that the life that we hope for is for the tear and the sorrow to be taken away. As we are in heaven with our Father. And so people can see life as unfair and just look at life that way. So especially, like, if you look at the book of Job, many people will look at that and be like, dang, Job was treated unjustly. God gave Satan permission to test him, take his family away, this and that. And, but you can look at that, but you can also miss the point that God had a just plan for Job, and that in the end Job was blessed, and God created Job to go through that, he knew Job was going to go through that beforehand, so we have to look at that God is just, and that he knows what he's doing, that his ways are higher than ours, his thoughts is higher than ours also. So basically, with the song Life is Unfair, I said I got a homeboy that don't believe there is a God, and about the unfair things that he's went through in life. And then I testify of my personal faith, where I said, in this life I learned to roll with the punches. I got a mustard seed faith, I hope it grow like fungus, and as I persevere through trials, it'll be humongous. So, like, I testify of my personal faith, and how I handle the things that may seem unfair in my life, so really that's the point that I was trying to get across, is that to be grateful for what you got, there's going to be things in life that you can't change, so accept them. You know, like, and the kill yourself part was not like out of my heart, like I hate someone and I want them to kill themselves. It was more sarcastic, as if I was saying, like, hey, you're going to come across trials and tribulations in this life, you know, and you have to accept that fact. You know, a lot of people don't want to accept it, but, you know, when you can't change something, you learn to live with it, you know. So that's the point I was trying to get across in the song. It has a pretty deep meaning to it. You know, I know a lot of people can't get past the kill yourself part because they may think that I'm trying to lead people astray, or, you know, trying to encourage people to do it. But that is not the intentions of it at all, you know. And you can see that in my lyrics of the song, you know. So it's really just notifying people, you know, like, things will come in your life and you can't change them. They may seem unfair, but, you know, you just have to live with it, you know, and know that God is just, that He has a just plan, you know. So that's what it was, you know. And you know, I believe some people, you know, still won't, you know, agree with it, or, you know, things like that. But then again, you know, like, I'm starting to see, like, you know, there is a lot of division, you know, amongst the body of Christ with different doctrines, and, you know, people believe this, people believe that, philosophies, you know, all this type of stuff. And a lot of believers don't agree with each other about a lot of stuff. So, you know, I'm prepared for that, you know what I'm saying? And I know that, you know, I use discernment when I write my songs. I know that I pray to God, you know, when I write my songs. I know that God has a plan for my songs, you know, and I'm firm in what I know, you know. So I know that I know that I know, you know. So, you know, and I appreciate people's thoughts and feedback, even the positive and the negative, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I love everyone, and I know my intentions. I know my heart. My heart is not to encourage someone to kill themselves or anything like that, you know, even though the word says it. Like, it's a different meaning behind it. So, you know, some people may be able to accept that meaning. Some people may not. Some people may not, can't get past the words of it. But that's what was going in my heart about the whole situation. And just wanted to let y'all know about it. And you can check out the song. It's on my YouTube and my SoundCloud. And appreciate all y'all support. Be blessed.